Today. We have our A crew here on Sunday. I'm glad you're here with us. I like to give you, it was Julie in the background there. Did we see Julie? Hey, Julie. I like to give you a heads up of what's coming up later in the show. You don't have to wait for me to get to that item. You can go to hsn.com and you can go ahead and grab it before I get there, including Tech Impressions Cube. Man, this is so smart. We have so many things that we have to plug in, so many things that we have to charge. We don't have the outlets, and the outlets aren't always in the right place. Take a look at this. You got your three-prong outlet, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on the back side, and then you got USB, USB-C, and then the brand new thing about this one, this is the newest, new improved, it is a 15-foot braided cord. So now you take this and put it basically wherever you want. You plug that into the wall, you run this up on the desk, up on the side table, and that braided cord, it's not some big, bright orange kind of extension cord that you hate to see. It's this weekend price only at $34.99, and they come in some really cool colors too as well. That item is coming up with Lori Leland a little bit later. We are gonna have in the house our resident registered nurse Matthew Peters coming to talk to us about Dr. Pillow Support Pillow. Oh, this has been really popular. I got to present this yesterday and we brought it back today. Whether you are a side sleeper, a front sleeper, a back sleeper, you need to be supporting your head and neck properly. Those big pillows that you spend a lot of money on where you just fall into, it's not helping. This will help you. This gives you that neck support at $29.99 with breathable material on the outside. This is what you need for your sleep. Your overall health, it starts with your sleep. It starts with how you're sleeping. Okay, this guy, I got this at home. I love this. I have so much fun steam cleaning because this is powerful. That deep steam cleaning, you're gonna love. You're getting all the attachments that you need. But inside, unlike other steam cleaners, inside this Wagner, you have a stainless steel boiler, so you can really boil that water, get it up to heat, get in the grout, cracks and crevices, and all of that junk that you couldn't get to before with no chemicals at all. That's coming up with Lou Caputo, and I'm gonna head over here to the couch here. Thanks, guys. We have such a good crew here. Sometimes I just wander around the studio and I don't quite know where I am. They're like, Ty, go over there. Here we are. Take a look at this. We've been talking about lighting recently, about how we can add into our home. We had a great today's special earlier by Living Glow, which just added so much to the room, little bit of touches, but lighting can be expensive. It can be complicated. You have to run wires and all of these things. We turned to Living Glow to bring us lighting items where you can really place anywhere and have versatility. First of all, I just want you to look at this. Even without the light during the day, they look amazing. But then you turn on the light and you get this nice, crisp, almost crystal looking light. And then the 3D pattern that it throws. And we're gonna show you all of this, but this is what it's gonna look like during the day. It's just a little touch on top. Yes, you get color choices here. You get different looks in this. Yes, they are rechargeable as well. You can place these anywhere and you're getting that beautiful pattern. Maybe it's on the back wall, maybe it's on the tabletop, maybe it's on the mantle, and you're getting 2 of them at $16.99. This is a today only price, $16.99, to add that kind of elegant lighting, that elegant look wherever you want them. These are great. We're gonna do a little Julie Truster tour around their studio. We're gonna show you everything, and Julie Truster is here with me. Come on in, Julie, as we watch this video to not only give us ideas of where to put it, but to show that pattern. This is unlike, I think, any other light that we do because of that 3D pattern.
Yes,
right?
And the pattern that you're looking at went viral on social media. So that's really what all the rage is about. So it creates this patterned effect because of that 3D technology. It's kind of a diamond effect, and it was huge on social media. But on social media, your lights you're looking at are a lot more expensive.
Very expensive.
So what Living Glow did is they took what was out there and they made it more affordable, and they also jazzed it up with colors. So all you have to do when you get it home is turn it on the bottom right there. You just turn it on. It automatically goes into the white LED mode. Now it is an LED, so it doesn't get hot. It's in the shape of an hourglass, and it creates, I don't know if you can look down where we are, but even on the table that we're on, it creates this beautiful 3D effect, and it looks like a starburst. It's so pretty. And you can have On that one right there that you're looking at,
Yeah.
it's in the multicolor, but you can also have 7 different colors. Also, the little stand that you're looking at is separate if you want that, if you want to display it. And that can go
That's
faster,
fun.
slower. You can have it turn right or left, and that's also available.
Look at this. Imagine having this. Maybe it is in your crafting room, the kids' room, the game room, maybe out in the kitchen. Having that kind of burst of light with that mirror platform underneath it. It's so unique. It becomes this kind of conversation starter. And without the light at all during the day, that's another thing we talk about all the time with lights. You can put lights up that are great at night, but during the day, what do they look like when you're not using them?
It looks like cut crystal.
It does,
During the day, they are absolutely beautiful when they're off. You could put it in your china cabinet and it looks exactly like crystal. It's made out of acrylic, so if it does tip over or you knock it over, it's not gonna break. And 7 different colors. And then also what Living Glow did, these are the charging cables, but if you wanna keep this plugged in at all times, you can keep it, you can use it with the cord or without the cord. So you can see right here, there's no cord. Look how pretty the pink is. Pink for Valentine's Day, or you can change it up to match your decor. You want to walk around and we'll give you some ideas of where to put it.
Yes,
You're getting a 2-pack, by the way, so a lot of people like to flank these, like maybe on their dining room table or up on a fireplace, or put one in the bedroom or put it by your desk. And it's just one of those fun, feel-good, make sure space look beautiful. Yes.
You know, this is great too, because a tablescape sometimes can be tricky because you need the right lighting. You want a nice motif. You don't want anything that has a scent or that's going to get in the way of you seeing anything. This is a great idea for a little tablescape.
Yes. How pretty is this?
Yeah.
And this is, let's see, is that pink or red?
That looks like pink,
are they both in the pink? Okay.
Yeah,
oh, this one's in the slow. Okay, so it has a slow fade and then it also has a quick fade. All you have to do is tap it, tap, 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 just like that. That's in the slow fade, so it'll cycle through the 7 colors. There's the quick.
Yep.
Where it's the fun, that's party mode. And then you can do a solid if you want to. Change it to match your decor. You can see the green. And again, you're getting 2 of them, so you can use them together or separate them. I like kind of this goldish yellow, kind of the soft. You just tap it.
I love that it's just a touch.
Easy.
That there's not knobs and buttons on the front, because look how clean that look is.
Yeah, and
look at it. When I'm turning it, listen, if you can, get that mirror-based platform. It's so cool because you get this turn effect that you see what's happening right there. Oh, that is so great.
And this right here is what went viral on social media.
Yeah, it did.
I mean, TikTok, Instagram.
So cool.
And it creates this patterned effect wherever you put it. Also, against the wall, let's see if we're able to see it.
Oh, the pattern.
It creates a pattern on the wall, too. I'm just holding it up so you can kind of see. But if you have a little bookshelf area or a little, look how pretty that is.
Oh, my goodness. If you put that platform underneath here, watch this. You put the platform underneath and you just put it up on a bookshelf and just let it spin on that slow mode. How cool would that be?
How pretty is that? And so if you have an enclosed shelf, they look absolutely beautiful, and the color will fill the shelf with that, it'll fill the shelf with the color.
And it's all in that shape too. The shape is an elegant shape. It's a great look. The shape also helps that pattern with all of the etching that you're getting in there. I want to make sure you know you're getting 2 of these for $16.99. You're getting 2 of these.
So if you want, I'm going to tap it to turn on the blue. There's your pink, 7 different colors. Now I have it on blue to match. Look how pretty that looks with the blue artwork. It just makes your space just prettier. It's elegant. During the day, when it's turned off, it looks like cut crystal. I'm going to turn mine off. The on-off switch is on the bottom. The nice thing about these, they're so easy. You don't have to have a remote control. You don't need an app. You don't need Wi-Fi. They are simple. You touch. You tap. This is what it looks like.
Anyone can do that, right?
You can see where it's cut. Looks like cut crystal, and then you turn it on, and it really just
there's the on. Really nice even without the light.
It comes to life. And the white, I think this look right here. This is the most classic, elegant. There's your white LED. They don't get hot. You can move them around. If you have a cubicle, there's where it's color changing.
Oh, that's a good idea. You know, it's interesting you say if you have a cubicle, maybe at work. You know, sometimes at work, we just need those little touches that are kind of liven up the office a little bit, liven up the desk. This is perfect perfect for that. This would be great. Oh, take a look at this if you can follow us over here. Thanks, Spencer.
Yes.
These are already set up, but remember, you're getting two. This is a great idea right here.
I know, and I love this color too with the gold accents is really pretty, but remember, if you want to change it up, oops, sorry
what
about
are we
that.
gonna do? We just touch here, I'll follow you.
You just tap. There's the pink to match our pink vase here.
That works.
And then
the artwork.
There's the blue to match the artwork.
Look at us decorating. Look at us. Look at us home decor experts here.
I know. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to take it and I'm going to put it inside the fireplace because you'll get the idea. If you have an enclosed area like a bookshelf, look how pretty.
Okay, I'm going to step back. You see that?
Okay,
look how full that is in there.
We've got the little rolling balls in here. Well, you can kind of see what it looks like where the color fills the space. You can see where it's pink and also see on the wall.
Fun.
You're gonna get that effect on the floor, on the ground, if you have it on a table, on the bottom, and on the back wall because of this cut, crystal-looking, fun little hourglass. Tap. There's the white.
Oh, see that white? The
so
white
pretty.
also has a little touches of that kind of rainbow that makes it look like the light's going through a crystal or a prism. It has that great effect. I want to remind you, look, this is a this day only price, and really we only scheduled this one presentation today at $16.99 for two of them. This is the only time you're going to see this on air today. So if you're thinking about it, hop in, get to. Remember that mirror base as well that you might want to throw in there as well. But $16.99. It's something easy that gives you impact immediately. It gives you choices. It gives you versatility. It gives you that look whether it's daytime or nighttime as well. And that's what we want out of our lighting in our home. We want options. We want easy, but we want effect. We want impact.
Oh my gosh, and lighting, it's like that designer trick that makes your house look expensive. It really does. And you can see the 3D effect. It creates a pattern on the wall and also that area around. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna turn it off so you can see, okay, this is what it looks like during the day. Let me put it against my sweater. There we go, look at this. Looks like cut crystal. It's beautiful during the day with it off. Put it in your china cabinet and it blends right in.
Perfect. 871-773, it is a 2-pack on a this day only price at $16.99, and this is the only scheduled presentation here, so I'm so glad so many of you are jumping in. Julie, thank you so much for being here.
Yes, and congratulations.
Yes, congratulations everybody. Beautiful. Okay, my head over here. Speaking of our home and all the things that we have to plug in now, don't you have more things to plug in? I always say, I can't believe I'm plugging in my toothbrush now. But we're plugging so many things in. We're charging so many things, USB, USB-C, and a lot of times the outlets in our home are either already filled up or already used them, or they're not in the place that we really need them. Imagine in your crafting room if that outlet was right where you could reach it every single time. You didn't have to get under the desk. Well, that's what Tech Impressions has done. Tech Impressions said, okay, we're going to take that outlet and then we're going to give you 5 of those, and then we're going to give you USB ports, and then we're going to give you USB-C as well. All of that in one, and then we're going to let you put it wherever you want it because we're giving you, and this is what's brand new, a 15-foot braided cord. So now you can plug it into that outlet that's in that inconvenient spot behind the bed under the desk, and you can run that cord and put it wherever you want it, right? More and more things coming into their home that we're plugging in and charging up. This is the best way to keep them where you can get to them. Let me show you some of the colors here as well because we want it to match our home decor because we're going to see it. Okay, here's our white here on the end. Remember with a 15-foot cord, you see these 3-prong outlets go all the way around, and we'll make sure and show you that. Coming up next is the gray. White and gray, always very popular, just a heads up on that. But here are some fun colors. Here's a sage here. Fun color, maybe in your crafting room, maybe in the kids' room. Next to your sage is the aqua. It's still like a nice, still kind of pastel almost version there, aqua. Next is gonna be your purple. Be thinking about where you wanna put these. And look how beautiful the cord is. Have you ever said that in your life? That cord is beautiful. They are beautiful. Okay, now we look on the end here. And this is your rose shadow. I would get that just for the name. Rose Shadow. $34.99 to have all the outlets you need and the ports you need where you need them. 5 flexible payments, free shipping and handling, and we get Lori Leland.
Beautiful cord and beautiful names, right?
Yes, it is.
And so functional.
And so
all
that's
the
it.
things. It's all the things.
Functional. It's the ports you need and the outlets you need. It's more than you need and where you need them.
It's where you need it. So that's the problem a lot of us have. Not only not enough outlets, but they're inconveniently located, right? So So I have an older home. My home is, gosh, now I've been saying 30 years, but I've been saying that a while. So I think maybe it's like 35 years old now. And the whole thing is every single room only has one outlet, and it's never in the place where I want it to be.
They
So
put
it's
it under
really
the bed.
difficult. Yeah, right? Like it's as low to the floor as it could possibly be.
Yes.
And when I'm sitting on the couch with my husband, we're all like, oh my gosh, we got to buy all these long cords for all of our devices. Look, and this is a big mess. This is super costly. That's what we love about this Tech Impressions Cube. Look at all this big mess that this causes. You don't need that. This is all you need. So this is going to replace all of that. And take a look at how sleek and slim it is when you plug it in. So this is super flush, flat to the wall. So you can literally take that couch that feels like it's been hanging out in the middle of the wall because you had all this stuff plugged in behind it and push it right up against this because it doesn't take up any room. Look at that. And with that super clever angled design tie, you're going to be able to plug in 2 of these if you want, or at least use that other plug. So you're taking one plug, not the whole outlet, just the one plug, and you're turning it into this. Are you ready? Let's count together because this is really expanding the ability of those plugs to be wherever you want them in your house. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 grounded 3-prong AC outlets with surge protection. Okay, so 5 of those, plus 3 rapid charge USB ports and that highly coveted C-type port.
More and more things going to USB-C.
Everything is, and it's so fast. So this is turning one plug and turning it into 9. And then the best part even is the fact that you're getting 15 feet of cord. And like you said, it's a braided cord. It's very designer and decorator friendly. This isn't like plugging in that extension cord and then just running it across your house.
Bright orange.
Right, or hot pink. We've got some here in the studio, literally hot pink, which I don't hate it, but this is so much prettier. And then take a look at this. You know, think about the fact that we're getting short cords now that come with our phones and tablets when we buy a new device. Oh, and they don't include bricks. So with this, you don't need bricks because you can just plug in that cord. And Ty, I will never forget the first time I got a C2C cord, and I looked at this thing with no brick and went, what am I supposed to do with this?
It's useless unless you pay the $25 for the brick.
Exactly,
You gotta
or
go
have
back.
something to plug it into.
Or now you can plug it right there. I just think about this in your home office on your desk, in the crafting room on your desk, the kids trying to do homework. Or you run it wherever you need to run it. We're gonna give you a shot here to show you what 15 feet looks like.
This is crazy long. So I'm in another complete area, and there's still some to spare, which is so cool.
There's plenty to go. There's plenty to go.
I mean, I could put this on my coffee table. I can have this all the way across the room.
Look at this.
Plug it in behind your couch, throw it over the couch. And now you can plug in your lamps, your fans, your computers, your tablets, your phones. You've got 9 things that can plug in. Real quick, I wanna show you a couple features while we're here because this has built-in feet. So I really like that because if you are putting it on your fancy or your high-end or just your, you know, your nice coffee table, you don't want to scratch it all up. This has those feet to accommodate. It also has a way for you to wall mount this. So you got a couple of little perforations here where you could wall mount it if you want to, but you gave the perfect example. So behind the bed, I have no idea why. There's only one wall where my bed could possibly go in my room, right? And that's where the headboard and the bed goes, and the plug is behind it. What are you supposed to do with that? I have things on my bedside table I want to plug in. So what my husband and I do, we plug in 2 of the Tech Impressions. I string one to my side of the bed, one to his side of the bed, and plug in my sound machine. I've got my fan, I've got my tablet, I've got my phone charging. Everything can be right there convenient
And the way it is placed in the cube, that's not by accident. They do that so you can plug everything in. Have you ever gotten a power strip home and it says, hey, 5 3-prong outlets? Great. You plug the first one in and it covers up the second one. Now, guess what? It's not 5 anymore, right? Or you still had to plug it into the outlet, which means I'm still having to get down there under the bed.
Or by the long cords.
Yes, now that's not convenient and it doesn't look great. What Tech Impressions does is said we're gonna give you more outlets and USB and USB-C, and you're gonna put it wherever you want it. $34.99. Think about the different rooms you might want them in. Think about the colors, matches the decor. Is it in the crafting room? Is it in the kids' room? I always joke, the things that we have to plug in, that's not slowing down. There's gonna be more and more things. Once we had to plug in our toothbrush, I was like, oh, okay, all bets are off now.
Oh, for sure. And you guys in your shavers now, right? You got your rechargeable shaver razor situation. My husband unplugged my curling iron that was heated the other day to plug in his shaver. So it wasn't a good day for him.
He'll only do that once. He won't make that mistake again.
Last time he ever did that.
It's true. There are more and more things that we have to plug in.
There are.
More and more things that we have to charge. And this way, too, it's kind of all in one central location. Maybe it's the kitchen. Maybe this is where you have it right there in the kitchen. kitchen, everything plugged in. But the cube shaped is not by accident.
It makes sense.
Purpose,
so if you have the larger things, like you were saying, Ty, I can plug in that large thing. This is one of my old smart plugs, still works, so I'm not replacing it. But look at this. It still frees up all the other four three-prong grounded outlets that I love. And then take a look at this too. You're also getting surge protection, so that's a huge one. Anything that you plug directly into the wall, you are not getting surge protection. Helen Keating was just telling us the other night, 3 TVs of her neighbors were destroyed by a lightning strike. One lightning strike just happened to randomly hit the house and knocked out 3 big screen TVs. They were just plugged into wall power. When you plug into your cube, this is going to be able to protect those devices. I've got the expensive Dyson tools. I've got the, you know, the hair dryer and all that. They cost a lot of money. You've got your computers, whatever it is, you're gonna be able to plug it right in. And you've got a couple indicator lights right here, grounded and protected, red and green. And then Ty, you even have a switch. So think about this. You're going on vacation, you're using one in your home office, maybe you plugged in your computer, your printer, you just want to shut everything down before you leave. Click, turn it all off. Power right here. Now you're ready to go. And this is a tangle-free, designer-friendly cord. It's a thick cord because this has to be able to power 9 devices simultaneously. But really, it looks so nice. You can just pull this all the way across the room, and you are literally bringing the power exactly where you need it. What a concept.
That's what it is, where you need it. Think about it. Look around. Look at the outlets in your home office and even in the bedroom. Maybe it's in the kitchen. Maybe it's in the bathroom. Look around, where are those outlets? And you always think like, gotta get down there, gotta get down on my knees, I gotta find that. Now I gotta get a power strip, now I gotta run a cord, now that cord looks ugly. Tech Impression says we know you've got a lot to plug in and charge. Also, if you're getting something like a power strip, you're normally just getting the kind of 3-prong outlets. Now you're getting USB ports, now you're getting USB-C. If you don't currently have something USB-C, you will very soon.
You will, yes. Every, like basically phone, tablet, earbud, everything's going to USB-C.
Gonna be USB-C.
And you know what? It's a far faster charge when you're using USB-C. You're getting that with your cube.
Thank you, Lori. Over 1,500 sold already. 896-641. Happy President's Day weekend.
Happy President's Day. Good to see you.
If you don't have an HSN card, we're giving you $15. Yeah, we're just handing out money here today. Apparently, you open up an HSN card and get $15 off your purchase today. 1-800-695-1418. Call a couple of minutes, talk to one of our representatives, get $15, become one of our VIP shoppers. We can do that for you. You know what else we can do for you? We can help you with your sleep. Your sleep is where your overall health begins and ends. Your day begins on how you slept the night before. And listen, are you waking up in the middle of the night and you've got those pillows that maybe you spent a lot of money for and you're rearranging them, you're stacking them up, you're trying to support your head and your neck. You're waking up in the morning and maybe you have a headache. Maybe your neck doesn't feel great. You don't even feel refreshed or rejuvenated. It's because you don't have the right pillow that gives you the right support. This is from Dr. Pillow. We just launched this, I believe, yesterday, and this is you're seeing it here for the second time. It is so popular, we've decided to bring it back here at $29.99. This is specifically made to give you the support for your neck, support for your head. This is a very breathable material that is moisture wicking to keep you nice and cool. And when you look out there at those pillows that are designed to give you that perfect position, look, they easily start at $100, $200, $300, and people pay that money because that's how important your sleep is. But today, from Dr. Pillow, known and trusted for $29.99. This is also easily washable. Do something for yourself right now. Let's take care and improve our sleep. Our resident registered nurse, Matthew Peters, is joining us here. Tell us all about, hey, Matthew, good to have you.
Ty, deja vu.
Glad to have you. Well, Matthew was on his way home. We're like, not so quick. This is a big hit right now. I need to come back and have it back in my show. Thank you for being here.
Yeah, and thank you, everybody. We have more than 1,000 smart shoppers yesterday who heard the story of Dr. Pillow, heard my personal story. Ty, as you know, I come in here to the network to talk to all of you about game changers. Little did I know that Dr. Pillow would truly be a life changer. And for me personally, I suffered a neck injury recently, and I was waking up every single morning, like everyone I speak with, Ty, tired, tension, headache, feeling overwhelmed. Why didn't I sleep? I have this pain in my neck, aching, and I didn't know why. When I met Dr. Pillow, even though you see the scrubs here, I realized that I knew nothing about pillows all my life. I had a $100 pillow times 3 that I was thinking was the best thing in the world for me, and it wasn't. Here's what I learned, and everybody please stay tuned for this, because if you suffer from that same aching, you're not having a restful night's sleep, there is nothing better, no better gift than you can give yourself or your loved ones than to feel good in the morning and have a restful night's sleep.
Yeah.
Ty, it really comes down to two things with this design, and it's one of a kind. First is the material. You need to make sure you have the right material. We have a polyester soybean blend at exactly the right ratio. And right here, I have a cylinder to represent what this material is going to do for you. All right, just like in a car cylinder, you see what's going on here with this weight as I push this down. What's it doing, Ty?
Yeah, it's responding. It's coming back. It's bringing back to its full form.
It is an inner spring.
Wow.
This is what it's doing. And this is inside your Dr. Pillow, everybody. You can stuff as many feathers or other synthetic materials or anything else in here. If it doesn't have that inner spring to give your neck that support and to cradle your heavy head all night long, you're wasting your money. You're probably hurting yourself at night. And here's the turnaround. It was for me. I'm going to show you this. If this is your head on your pillow, you need to make sure, and I'm going to ask, the producers, let's take a closer look at this, because I want you to really see this. See that rebound? That's the material. So if your neck is here and it's cradled, see, we have that bridge here in your Dr. Pillow. You're gonna see that in real life here in a moment, but what I'm here to tell you is that this bridge is going to support that cervical spine. It's almost like traction all night long. So when your heavy head hits your Dr. Pillow, it's going to be supported all night long. Not only that, take a look at this stitching and design. So we talked about the material, we're talking about the design. Look at these stitchings on your Dr. Pillow. You'll notice there are little grooves here. What these grooves represent, let me hold this up so you can see. You see that little curvature? That's for when you lay on your side. You're actually going to be able to cup your ear, not be hot, because this pillow is going to stay cool all night long with the material and the cover, moisture wicking, washable. You have it all in one here with Dr. Pillow. You'll never turn back once you lay on it one time.
For $29.99, and I know Matthew wants to walk over to the bed, and we're going to show you in real time. I just want to point out a couple of things. At $29.99 for 8 hours a night, maybe naps during the day, the amount of time that you're going to use this, the amount of impact it's going to have on your sleep and your overall health, what else can you say that for $29.99? It is at least worth a 30-day shot. We give you 30 days to try anything out here in HSN. Sleep on this for the next 30 days and see if it just doesn't make a huge difference. Now, let's take a look at what it looks like with Donna. Donna's here. All of you know Donna here. She's going to test it out for us here.
She has the toughest job in the world, doesn't she? So the crew, my folks that I work with, they said, do we need a bunch of fancy animations for this? I said, no, let's use Donna. Everybody look at Donna. I mean, you almost want to take this home and use it tonight just watching Donna, because look at how her neck is perfectly cradled. You see that gray bridge? That's unique. That's one of a kind. That's actually supporting her cervical spine. And then her heavy head is perfectly supported behind that. But here's where it doesn't end, everybody. I'm one of those flip-flop sleepers. I like to move my pillow around. I like to change positions. Do you know that the inventor of your Dr. Pillow actually spent $300 on a pillow that he thought was, the perfect pillow for him? And you know what he found was the filling inside wasn't evenly distributed because they didn't stitch it in place like in Dr. Pillow. He also found that he could only sleep in one position. With Dr. Pillow, go ahead, Don, I'm going to show everybody at home. If you're on your side, no problem, because right there, your neck is perfectly supported. Your head is perfectly supported. If you're at home like me right now, and last night you did what I did, and you took those, what you thought were great pillows, and you crammed them behind your neck, and then you kind of bunch them up, you wake up, you sink down, okay? It's like quicksand. Then you wake up hot, and you're sweating, and your neck hurts. You primp up your pillows. Again, they are $100 a piece, right? You primp them up. They're great pillows, right? No, they're not, because when you wake up in the morning, you still have the tension headache. You still have your back pain. And what Donna and what all of you and what I found, you're going to experience this instead, is when you're in the perfect position, it's the perfectly comfortable position. And what Dr. Pillow does, Ty, is it forces you into that perfect position of sleep all night long, no adjustment necessary. You're good to go. Just lay down, get to sleep, and we want you to wake up refreshed tomorrow.
Look at that. Wake up refreshed. I want you to hear that. Wake up out of bed ready to go, like you got your sleep, not waking up in the middle of the night, because sometimes you buy those big pillows because they're big and they're kind of poofy. And then you fall inside of them, and then you get hot, and you start to sweat, and you realize whatever was inside that pillow got pushed to the outside, and then you're trying to stack them, trying to support your neck. You can see it in Donna. You can see it just when I squeeze it right here, that's the position. Maybe you are a front sleeper, maybe you're a back sleeper, a side sleeper. Look how much support Donna has in that right position. Maybe you're trying to sleep on your back a little more. You know, Matthew, we hear all the time that, like, you know, if you can, try to sleep on your back. Maybe your pillows aren't allowing that. Maybe now with Dr. Pillow you can, at $29.99 to improve something that has such a big impact on your day and on your overall health. It is worth getting it home, giving it a try. Before, Matthew, a lot of people spend thousands of dollars on a mattress. Maybe it's the pillow. Right?
Yeah, you think it's your mattress, you think it's your bedding, you think it's everything else. It's probably your pillow, because that's where your neck is supposed to be supported. If you don't have this support, you're doing something wrong. Now, I have Donna laying in a different position. You see that interesting curve here on the back? So what Donna is doing is, like me, she likes to flip her pillow over at night. You like to do this at home too, right? So you can actually put it behind your head like this, and it cradles your shoulders. And then when you want to flip it over again, you can rest your head on that bridge, because it's perfectly designed in the perfect ergonomic position to get your neck and your spine in that traction, okay? It's like all-night traction for your cervical spine. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna reverse this. This is so important, everybody. I'm gonna turn to the side, because I was waking up like this. I was sitting on the chair and I was having my cup of coffee in the morning, and I was leaned over. And I realized after Dr. Pillow, I'm like this, because that little curve in your spine, what's gonna happen is it's going to become your new normal. If you're propping things behind your head to support at night, it's the wrong way to do it. That's why you're waking up in pain. What I found was, with the bridge, the unique bridge and the material that supports my heavy head with Dr. Pillow, I wake up in the morning without that feeling. And that's what you're looking at with Donna. So that's why yesterday this was so impactful, and I'm so proud of everyone that had the opportunity.
Yes.
I can tell that these are gonna be a big hit because it changed my life. I know that it's gonna change yours. Here's the thing, everybody. This is the price of lunch.
It's true.
So to have a good night's sleep with that support and that material night after night, week after week, year after year, that's what I want, and there is no better value than this.
It really is. If you think about it, $1 a day for a month. That's it. $1 a day for a month that you're going to be trying to get your 8 hours of sleep. So 8 hours of your day is impacted, right? 8 hours of your day to wake up feeling a little better, to fall asleep faster, to stay asleep longer, to maybe relieve some of that neck pain, maybe that headache. If you are kind of tossing and turning and wondering what it is before you spend thousands of dollars on a mattress, before you spend all that other money, and I know there are other pillows out there that promise the same thing, and those are $300, $400, before you try all of that at $29.99. From Dr. Pillow, a brand here that you know, we love, we trust here at HSN. I want you to get this home. I want to show you that little ridge here. I want to show you that's your neck support here. And this fabrication is so soft and so breathable. Here, walk on over here, Matthew. This fabrication is so soft, so breathable, and washable as well.
Breathable and washable. So everybody, you don't need an extra cover. It's like silky smooth, soft, but it also has that support. So we're talking about something that, yes, is luxurious, but I spent thousands of dollars on things I thought was luxurious and was going to give me that relief. It did not. And this was my answer. And here's why. I'm gonna do this again because I want this to kind of kick in for everybody.
Yeah.
This is a weight. I'm pushing down on the weight. Look what the material, so that's the polyester soybean interior. That's at a perfect blend. If you don't get the right ratio, everybody, it's meaningless. So you have to have the exact materials at the exact ratio to get that spring effect. So that's what's happening. When you see Donna laying down over there and you see her head resting on her Dr. Pillow, she's utilizing that spring. So her head is resting on her pillow. And then look what's happening. It's rebounding. So that rebound effect is actually offering Donna that support all night long, and no adjustment needed. You don't have to think about everything or anything, that is. When you get this home, take it out of the box, just primp it up a little bit, put it down, lay on it for the first time. You're gonna get that cloud effect. You're gonna realize, I cannot believe I spent all this money looking for the answer to this problem at Dr. Pillow.
Right.
We had the problem, the inventor had the problem, and we've been working solution, night and day until we came up with this. There's no turning back, Ty. You need a good night's sleep, get it home.
I mean, I'll say it again. I don't know what else I can say that is $29.99 that will have this big of an impact for you. We're talking about 8 hours of sleep a night. Maybe it's that nap in the middle of the day. Maybe you work like an overnight shift and you come home and it's noisy in the morning and you have to get some sleep. How important our sleep is. The impact that our sleep has on our overall health, our mental acuity, our attitude when we wake up in the morning. At $29.90 to get that support, $29.99 to get that support, whether you are a side sleeper, whether you are a front sleeper, whether you're trying to sleep on your back a little bit more to help you breathe a little bit more. It's worth getting it home, giving it. We have 30 days. We give you 30 days here at HSN to try anything out. I want you to sleep on this for the next 30 days and see if your overall health doesn't improve, if you don't feel better when you're waking up in the morning. I know you've probably looked at those other pillows. They're very expensive. They make big promises, but they're very expensive. Or you just bought some pillows that looked great and you ended up falling into them, and then you get hot and you start sweating and you wake up and you try to readjust. This is it right here. It is a smart design, the fabrication and what's on the inside. The combination of those two is very important, Matthew.
It's everything. I mean, if you don't have the materials, if you don't have this design, you're not going to get this effect. And you know what I like to do, Ty, at home is I get home, I'm tired, I sit in my recliner, and I kind of recline back and I relax. Now I'm using my Dr. Pillow with that little shoulder curve behind my neck, and I'm resting my head on the recliner to relax at night, and then I'm taking my Dr. Pillow right to bed to flip it over and rest my weary, heavy head and my cervical spine, which aches if I don't do that, on that bridge. Because the first morning I woke up, and instead of like an 8 out of 10, my head was throbbing or lightly at like a 2 or 3 out of 10. Then the second night, it kind of went away. I said, you know what, there's something here. I never knew anything about pillows. I had to swallow my pride. Now I'm here to tell everybody, you know what? Take it from me. Don't go through that. Just try this out. You'll never look back.
Yep, perfectly designed. Oh, it is just so comfortable. Moisture wicking is going to keep you cool. Matthew, thanks so much for being here. Donna, thank you for the hard work. Appreciate it. Lovely to have you both here. Thank you. 892-664. Do something for yourself. $29.99 here. In a second, I'm going to give you a break so you can kind of go head out. You can grab your pillow and take a look maybe at today's special. But we have an end of season clearance going on at hsn.com. We have so many things going on at our website, up to 60% off. Take a look. I'll show you here across all categories. That's what's great about our clearance sales and our just reduced. They're across all categories. We get to the end of the season. We're going to move on. We're kind of changing our stock a little bit. So we're putting a lot of these items on clearance for you. So just search SAVE. That's all you got to search at hsn.com. I'm going to give you a second to go do that. And when we come back, we got that Wagner Power Steamer. I'll see you in a minute.
Get the best deals on the things you love with the HSN card. As an HSN card VIP, you'll get all kinds of perks like VIP financing on so many items, plus extra flex on every item under $369 all day, every day, and at least 8 VIP savings events a year. Includes fraud protection, and there's no annual fee. Apply now and instantly get $15 off when you're approved. Call 1-800-695-1418 or visit hsn.com/HSN card.
My favorite Black-owned brand at HSN is Lorna Maseko. She comes to us and brings us really beautiful cookware and cutlery and accessories. She really has like form with function, so she's inspired by her ballerina dancing. She's got this beautiful ballerina knife set that's gorgeous, and then she has these ring mugs that I gave away for Christmas that are just like a little pop of fashion. So when you're having a cup of coffee, it looks like you're in a ring. It's adorable.
Welcome in HSN. My name is Ty Mayberry. If you want to connect with me on social media, it's Ty Mayberry HSN. That's on Instagram. Stop by, send me a message. See some behind the scenes videos that we do here. But thank you guys for being here with us on our President's Day weekend sale. Okay. So excited I got this in my show because I've had this at home for a few months now and I love it. Power, power, power with no chemicals at all. This is steam cleaning at its most powerful because inside you've got a stainless steel boiler. Take a look at this. You talk about power, we bring in Lou Caputo. This is from Wagner, the multi-purpose power steamer. You have that soap scum or the grime or the dirt or the calcium that builds up in the bathroom. Look at, there it is, boom, 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 boom. That's how you're gonna clean anything from a bathroom, kitchen. You know all those little bitty places that you can't get into? Steam will get in there, clean, sanitize with the power. Lou Caputo is here with us.
Ty,
hey, buddy, good to see you.
You know what? I forgot that you actually bought this. Because the minute I walked out here, he goes, I have this and I love it. Like the minute I walked out here.
I did. I was going to post a video on social media. And I set up my phone, and the steam is so powerful. I went back to look at the video, and it was just steam. But maybe that's the point.
That is the point.
What I do love is that you have an attachment kind of for any situation.
Anything you come across.
Let's talk through some of this.
Let's talk through everything that's in here. So first of all, when you look at the unit itself, this thing's actually absolutely gorgeous. I mean, it's just so well made, and the design on this is so interesting. This top part right here opens, this plastic door, and that's where you keep all of your attachments. Everything you see here on the table is going to fit inside of here, okay? One button operation. It's either on or it's off, real simple. Safety cap right here. When it's under pressure, you will not be able to take that off, but as soon as the pressure dies, you can. 8-foot hose that fits on here, and then all of the attachments that come with this. And I mean, it's everything from floor to ceiling and everywhere in between. Not just that, but you can also, oh, it's not here. We're missing one piece. It will actually take the wallpaper off your walls as well, which I think is just, there's a special attachment for
because
that.
That's how you do that because with the glue body, you need steam to do that. If you're still cleaning with chemicals and you're like, I have to get the chemicals, it smells bad, I'm opening up the windows, all of that, I want you to try this. And you know what? We're just going to show you. This is why you watch us. This is why live shopping, live TV is so fun because we can show you in real time what it's like, the power that you are going to get, and to get into all those nooks and crannies that you couldn't get into before all around your home. You're gonna love all these attachments that you're seeing right here on your screen. So it's at that $100 price. We finally got it down to $99.99. It's on free shipping and handling. It's on 5 flexible payments. So for 20 bucks, we'll ship it out to you. You can give it a try. I think he's ready to go.
I'm trying to block. I'm blocking Ty over here. I mean, look, I literally disappear behind steam. That's how much. This is intense. This thing. How much comes out of here? Now, what can you do with that? This is a fair question. So let's start in the kitchen, okay? Because the kitchen's one of those places where, number one, I don't want chemicals because I eat there. You know, because we're making the food there. But also because a lot of times kitchens are a little bit smaller, tighter area. You don't want all those fumes and things going around. So, for instance, if you have a stovetop and you get that, maybe it's me cooking and not somebody who knows how to cook, and it boils over and it gets all over the top of this, you get this burnt on. This is just, look at this. This is just nastiness, okay? But watch this. When I take the Wagner and put it in here, instead of grabbing an aerosol of some sort, spraying it in here and scrubbing and, taking a really long time to get this clean, watch what I'm gonna do. That was just a couple of seconds, all right? We used the power of steam here, and look at the way it took up every burnt on piece that was in there, and it's all sitting on here. Now, the reason we can do that is because the heat from this emulsifies any grease or fats or anything that's on there, right? The water softens things, but then the pressure is what blasts it off, and that's something we need to talk about. These have a stainless steel boiler inside of them, okay? Some of the steam cleaners you're gonna come across don't have a boiler. They have what's called a heat exchanger. So basically it's like a heating coil. So the water's hot, but the pressure, there's no pressure on the steam. This has a ton of pressure, as you can see. Let's go to the inside of the oven, okay? And here's the thing, okay? This is the worst nightmare for a lot of people out there, is because you don't clean this all the time. But by the time you get to it, it's this just horrible, horrible mess that's in the inside of there, right? Now, you could use one of those chemicals that goes in here and takes hours and hours and hours to clean this, because you got to basically evacuate the house because it smells so bad. Or you could use the power of steam, which, in my opinion, does a better job even than the self-cleaning, setting on the ovens there, and it takes a lot less time. Look at that dramatic difference, top to bottom right there, Ty. No smells, no chemicals.
Just right, no chemicals. I want to point that out to you. If you think you got to spray something on there. Also, with steam, we know steam. It cleans, it sanitizes, it'll get into the places that you can't get into. You're not worrying about what kind of chemicals you're putting on those food surfaces as well. Also, this little thing, another thing I like, it'll roll behind you. Like I'll take it.
I'll
take it.
It has wheels.
Because I take it to my car.
Oh yeah.
I've seen the inside of my car. Yeah.
The wheels on my truck.
Yeah.
This is phenomenal for those. No chemicals there. I'm gonna let the steam. Look at all the steam. I'm gonna let the steam dissipate just so you can see this. Now watch this. One wipe. Look at the difference right there. I mean, and that's baked on. We purposely burnt that so that it would stay on there. But look at the way that that cleaned off there. Now, here's another great thing you can do in the kitchen. A lot of people don't think about this. If your drain smells, okay, and I know it's a personal thing, but if your drain smells, all right, you need to be able to deodorize it. Well, here's the funny thing about steam. It deodorizes because what causes the odors? Bacteria. So if I put this down here and I just squeeze that trigger, now if there's any grease in there, any fats in there, they're going to emulsify and they're going to melt. I'm sanitizing this, and at the same time, I'm deodorizing it. So the whole thing, Ty, now.
That's great. Deodorize. That's the other thing the steam will do for you. But listen, there are other steamers out there. There are smaller ones. But what you need for it to be effective, you need the power and the heat. And that's what Ragner's bringing, power and heat. A new buddy cop starring...
Power and heat, I like it.
A new buddy cop movie starring Luca Puto and Ty Mabry. But this is bringing you that power and also that heat as well. Okay, food services.
Whose power and whose heat?
Yes.
Okay, we'll get to that later.
You definitely bring the heat.
All right, so take a look at... Now, this looks like it's clean. When you look at this, let's say that maybe last night you used this to carve some chicken, pork chop, something like that, okay? But then under a black light, even though it looks clean to the eye, we see that there's a lot still on the surface that's being picked up by this. Okay, so watch what happens when I take my Wagner, and I'm just going to hold it over the sink over here, and I'm just going to blast it with that high-powered steam. Remember, we're sanitizing, we're deodorizing. We are just making this something beautiful now, because watch this. Going to wipe it off real quick, just like that. You ready? Here comes that black light again, guys. Look at the top of it. I didn't touch that part. You can see there's still stuff there. Look at the bottom. Where'd it go? There's the top.
Yep.
Nothing on the bottom. Isn't that just crazy? And that's the stuff that you get with steam, the things you can't see.
Yes,
I mean, if you want to be clean, you want to be Wagner clean.
Very, very good. Another great name for but right now, all the attachments that you're getting as well, because when we go to get an appliance, something like this, especially a cleaning appliance, with all the places we're cleaning in our bathroom, in the kitchen, the nooks and crannies, then you start buying all the accessories, and you need the angle tool, and you need the scrub tool. Price goes up and up. Here at HSN, we try to give you a bundle where it is all included. And I can say, yeah, give me some of that steam, Lou. I can say from experience, it's every spot that you need, even steaming your clothes if you wanted to. We give you an attachment for that. There it is at $99.99. Free shipping and handling. Look, you made it all the way over there. You're the other side of the studio.
That is crazy. Guys, look at this. Watch this. If we get a wider shot on this, look at what I'm doing here.
Look how much steam.
I mean, it is clear going across the entire studio. That is kind of crazy right there.
That's
but again,
cool.
It's the stainless steel boiler in this that allows it. It's like a fog machine. That's kind of amazing. Now, we're going to do something you can't do with handheld steamers, and that is we're going to clean the floor, okay? So you get the attachments you see right here. These two extensions come with this, as well as this brush right here. And this actually does have bristles on it that you could use if you wanted to on your grout lines and that sort of thing. But then we also give you this microfiber cloth that's washable that you can put on the end of this. Why would you want to do that? Well, when you're cleaning your floors, you don't really need to have the bristles unless you are doing the grout. So watch this. Here's a piece of luxury plank vinyl, right? I'm going to squeeze the trigger. You're going to start to see that steam. Look at all that steam coming out of there. Now, that floor looked pretty dark a second ago, like maybe it was like a dark oak or something. Yeah. But look at it right now. It's actually a beautiful shade of pine, okay? And the beautiful thing about doing it with this is there's not any surfactants or anything that's going to attract dirt. It's never going to feel sticky when you're walking around on it.
Right. What's a surfactant?
A surfactant, it's what they put in soaps.
Oh, okay. That's why sometimes it gets stickier.
It gets sticky, yeah, that's the thing. And it leaves residue. This leaves absolutely no residue. Right. Maybe you've got marble, maybe you've got grout, or you've got ceramic tiles.
Oh, look at this.
Look at the way. So this right here, honestly, if it's dirty or maybe it's just dusty, I'm just going to do that much of it. Just so you can see, look at the difference. Look at the shine on this side. Right. And then over here.
With just
absolutely steam. Dead, okay? That's what you can do with steam. And the beautiful thing is I'm not having to get out a bucket. I'm not getting out a mop. I could walk around the house and literally go from cleaning my windows to doing the floors in seconds. What about wood floors? You got wood floors? Water bad with wood, okay? Water bad, okay? But when you're using steam and it's not putting out a lot of water, look at that. It just does the tiniest little bit of moisture on there, boom, just like that. And it's going to get the dust, it's going to get the dirt, it's going to get things off there. If you've got little kids at home, or you've got pets like I do, like a couple of dogs, you don't want chemicals on the floor.
Yes,
okay?
right.
This is chemical-free cleaning.
This is great too, what we're seeing right here. Maybe it's your mattress, your upholstery. When we talk about cleaning and deodorizing, what are you doing to clean your mattress, to deodorize that couch that the dog's always getting up on? You can get the hair off the couch sometimes, maybe with something else, but how do you deodorize that? And then take it outside to the car, to the grill, to the bathroom, to the kitchen. This is the power of the steam that you are getting. This is not some small handheld steamer. This is the power that you are getting.
Yeah, and my hand's almost dry at this distance. When that's hitting it, it's almost dry.
Yeah, I love that you can get in there and really scrub. Put the chemicals away for a little bit. Try it with the steam. We're gonna keep moving. We got a lot more to show you here.
Let's go. So do you know what this is right here?
This looks like a dirty bathtub to me.
What it is a half bath. I didn't make that up. Somebody on the crew did that. It's a half bath.
I love it, Lou.
Okay, so let's get in here and clean this real quick. So I'm going to do every surface in here with just the Wagner. I'm not using separate things for the grout and for the tub and for the, the metal. Watch this, okay? So we're going to start up here, right? I'm just going to hit this back grout right here. And if there's any lime scale, I'm blowing Ty right out of here. Look at the way, even the marble up here. All right, real quick, give that a wipe. Look at how beautiful that came out. And if there's anything got in the grout lines, I can get that off of here. What about the metal, okay? This is supposed to be a nice, pretty matte black on here. It's anything but right now. But look at this. And that's, again, soap scum. It's the shampoos. It's the conditioners and all these things that get on there. Look at how gorgeous that is. Now, let's go into the tub itself. And this is the part where a lot of people have fits. Because you get those stains and those streaks and things in the tub. You're just like, I don't know how to get it out of there.
Yeah.
You reach for chemicals. The bathroom's a tiny room, okay? You're going to choke when you're in there. You know what I mean? On all those odors. Now, I am using the little nylon brush, one of the brushes it comes with, because it does come with several. Yeah. But look at the way it's able to handle that. Now, let me give that a quick wipe. And I apologize if I'm jumping into the shot here, but I want you to see, really see.
It'll be a good reveal. There it is.
Look at that. And that's where everything went.
It cuts through. Here's the thing with steam, with the power that you're getting, is that it breaks down that stuff. You can wipe something on top. You can spray and wipe. That's not penetrating those stains and the dirt and the grime and the soap scum. This is penetrating that stuff and breaking it all down.
You want to see penetration? Watch this. Now, I want you to notice something. As I walk over here, I'm not picking this up. I'm just dragging it behind me because it's on wheels. So this will follow me. Weighs about 8 pounds, like a jug of milk, but I don't have to carry it. Holds 40 ounces of water. That'll give me 40 minutes of cleaning time, okay? Wow. Important to know. Now, penetration. Let's talk about this for a second. There are 2 places in the house where dirt can really hide and you have no way to get to it. The edges of the sink in the kitchen or in the bathroom, okay? Because you really can't get under it, especially if it's not caulked, okay? Or under the toilet, like this.
Oh,
Ty, you've got a couple boys at home, don't you? I think you know what I'm talking about.
Spreads out everywhere.
There we go. So watch this. I'm going to come underneath here. Now, this is actually getting underneath the lip of the toilet. I'm just going to stop there. And let's take a look at this, maybe from above. There you go. Look at that right there. That's what just came out of there while I was doing this, okay? And I can go back here and even do more. I mean, look at this just coming out of there. So it's literally getting underneath this lip. I can't fit my finger under there. I couldn't fit a brush under there. Right. But the Wagner gets in there and it gets this up. And just give it a quick wipe. Now we know, and this is the important thing, it's deodorized too. It's sanitized. Speaking of which, what's the one thing that really could use the deodorizing? Right here. Take the Wagner, get in there, and just fill that bowl with steam.
No, I haven't done that yet. Now I know what I do. When I'm going home, I know what I'm going to try now. Yeah. I've used my steamer. I haven't used it in the commode yet.
It is fantastic inside the commode because it will sanitize, but it's going to deodorize at the same time. And then the other thing is I can get up under the lip, just like that. And notice my hands are nice and far away from the toilet. I'm not reaching in there. I'm not having to touch anything. The steam is reaching out. It's doing it for me. And here's the thing about steam people don't realize. Anything that steam touches dies. Okay?
Yeah, right.
So if there's any little critters or any things in here that are, in here, they're going to die just from that steam.
The sanitizing, right? That's the heat that you're getting.
That is the key.
The heat and the power is what you're getting with Wagner. There are some other handheld steamers out there that maybe will steam your clothes and get the wrinkles out, but if you really want to clean, sanitize, deodorize, you need that stainless steel boiler that is inside that gives you the power and the heat.
The power and the I'm power. power. I like that. Okay, now I'm gonna show you something that you probably wouldn't think about doing at home, but this is something people sometimes say like, oh, I saw water come out of the steamer. Here's why, kind of a physics thing. You know, when water gets heated hot enough, it turns into steam. When it cools down, it turns back to water, okay? Goes from one state to another. So what I'm gonna do now is, this has been sitting here for a while, I'm clearing the line of water. Because there's water in this 8-foot hose just because it's been sitting out in the open and it got cooler, okay? So just by doing that, couple seconds, now I'm ready to go back to work and ready to steam. So just keep that in mind. So you know, you're not surprised where water comes shooting out of it. It's gonna do that if it's been sitting for a while.
I would give it a little spray if it's been sitting, a little spray, and then I get right back to it.
Yeah, see, now I've got total steam coming out of this, and that's just because I cleared the lines. Okay, so take a look at this baby's chair right here. Could be a car seat, you know, the high chair in the house. You don't want to use chemicals on this because let's face it, there's no little kid that knows how to use utensils. You know what I'm saying?
No.
They're
I even have trouble
hands,
sometimes.
feet, all kinds of things being used here. So watch what I'm gonna do. Now, there's crayon on here, there's marker. Oh, there's some jelly on there. That was on there pretty good. Just give that a quick blast like that, and in just seconds, not only did I just clean this, but I sanitized it and I deodorized it. So it's gonna be fresh and clean for little Johnny or little Susie or whoever's riding in this. So they've got a nice surface where they can spill their Cheerios and they can eat them.
Okay, right now, look, we have about 2.5 minutes left in this presentation. The item number's right there on your screen. $99.99. It's on free shipping and handling. Everything today's on 5 flexible payments. It's on 5 flexible payments. All you're putting down is $20. We're ready to ship these out to you. And then you can, just by using the power of steam, you're not buying more chemicals, you're not dealing with chemicals, you're not trying to remember what chemical to use on what surface, none of that anymore. You're gonna roll this around and you're gonna hit everything with steam, cleaning, sanitizing, and deodorizing. That's power, part of the power and heat combination.
That's right, power and heat.
That's right.
Now, let me show you a neat trick with it. Actually, real quick, we've got about a few minutes left here.
Okay.
I just want you to give you a quick tour of this now that it's sitting down here. So you can see it's on wheels, so this is gonna roll around behind you. You've got that 8-foot hose, which is plenty big to reach anything in the house. One button operation, it's on or it's off. You just press that button right there. 2 LEDs. This one's for power, this one's for steam. Get it?
Yeah.
Power and heat. Power and heat right there. When that light goes off, the amber light, it tells you that you've already got steam built up in here. This is that safety cap I mentioned earlier. Notice I cannot get a grip on this to turn it. I mean, I can turn it, but it's not grabbing anything inside. Reason? It's under pressure right now. It will not come off as long as it's under pressure. And the last thing I'm going to show you is this little guy right here. If I can get my hand in there, there we go. That's where all of your attachments are going to go ordinarily. They would be inside of here. Oh, and by the way, if you did want to pick it up, we can give you a little handle.
Yeah.
So, I mean, this has got everything on here you need. Now, I'm going to clean one thing that I think people probably wouldn't expect that you could do with this, and that is pillows, mattresses, your couch, the dog bed. I mean, anything like that. Because remember what we said, anything steam touches, it's going to kill.
It's going to kill it, including odors.
Including odors. It's going to sanitize, it's going to deodorize. Now, if you're wondering what attachment this is that I'm using right here, this is actually part of the squeegee that we used on the windows.
Yes, right.
Okay, but then we give you this little cotton bootie that fits over this that's washable. So you can use this over and over again, but it allows you to do soft surfaces, fabrics, you know, to not just clean them, but to deodorize them and to sanitize them at the same time. And look at that.
Yep, really, any odors in your home, maybe someone smokes in your home, maybe when you cook that fish, you burnt the broccoli like I tend to do. This will help deodorize any of that, even if it's your curtains or any of your upholstery. All right, less than a minute here. We're right down here to the bottom, the end of your presentation here. I want to make sure that you guys are jumping in and getting this and trying not just any steam cleaning, but steam cleaning that's giving you the power that you need. It's giving you the heat that you need. And I want to show you again on the window. Remember, you're getting all of the attachments, but just on those windows, inside, outside, blasting through and giving it without the chemicals, without adding. Or do you get that lime scale, that soap scum? Are there nooks and crannies in your bathroom, in your kitchen? Like, I just can't get to it. I get out the old toothbrush and I just can't get to it. The steam will get to it. And take a look. This is the bundle that you're getting. I want you to take a look at Lou over here and see how he's cleaning all of that scum off that window so you can see it clearly.
Yeah, I don't care if it's soap scum, if it's lime scale, if it's calcium deposits, and I don't care if it's indoors or outdoors. You could use this on the windows on your car. You could use this on your sliding glass doors, the windows, the outside windows on your home, the inside windows on your home. In this case, we're doing the bathroom with it, but you get the idea. This will work anywhere indoors or outside. That's what I love about it, and that quickly, I could be done with this in just seconds. And when you're talking about everything you get, I'm gonna come back over here and join you. You're getting the whole package here, guys. And I've been selling steamers here for a really, really, really long time. This is, bar none, the best that I have ever sold.
Yeah, it is the most powerful, and it's probably the biggest bundle as well. Here it is.
That is the legendary wallpaper remover right there. And I got to tell you something. I've had need to use this. It's amazing because it has a little sharp edge. Not sharp, but it has a little edge on the front.
So the steam comes up
through
here.
So the steam comes up, and it just kind of gets in there, and it starts working that off of there. And there's that mattress again. I mean, this has got everything.
Yeah, really. Whatever you want to clean, sanitize, deodorize, steam your clothes. There it is.
There it is. See it?
We love this thing. I thought it's an actual tool that's meant for that.
No, it's meant to do that.
You were saying it's powerful enough. So there's your item number 881-538. It's Wagner, it's power, it's heat, it's a cotton booty. All right, thank you, Lou. All right, we'll see you in just a minute with Lim Lazy Boy.
Have I got a transitional piece for your closet? It is the Nina Leonard Hammered Satin Drawstring Jacket. You've got this lush textured satin that ups the ante of any look you want to create. And it's got a notched collar, a drawstring belt. It also has deep pockets. And you can wear this with just about everything. Throw it over a turtleneck or a tee with jeans and you are ready to go. Dress it up by adding it to a skirt or check out the matching hammered satin wide-legged pants that we also have available. Roll up the sleeves or keep them down. You can tie it open or closed. You get multiple styling options for several different looks. Choose from black, champagne, chocolate, or go bright and bold with deep lagoon, emerald, or rust. And did we mention the pockets? They come sewn shut, so make sure you clip that thread when you first wear it. Scan the QR code now or